Okay, I know. Corvair Racecar Resurrection, and there's a Miata here. Well, the Corvair is right over there, so that part's okay. And I'm going to talk about my budget alignment, corner weight, bump steer rack made out of wood. So alignment's important on any car. And as I was doing the alignment and the corner weights and all the things on the Miata, because I'm racing the Miata and going to race the Corvair too. But currently the Miata is a car that's together, and that's what I'm racing. And it's fun. It is. It's fun. It's a good car. I thought, this is kind of a cool, I think, a cool solution, economical solution. Instead of multiple $1,000 fancy aluminum fit together adjustable racks with scales and computers and screens and all this stuff. So let me tell you how I did a setup in the garage as inexpensively as I could. First step I did was level the floor with cement. Very carefully, very much level. The floors have drains in the middle so that they pitch. So I had to make some essentially runners, rails, or whatever you want to call it, that were level. So that's a good base. Everything's level. So then I didn't want to buy 4 scales because they're expensive. So I wanted to do 2 scales so that I could roll the car all the way back. Actually, right now, the car is rolled all the way forward. The back tires are on 2 of the scales. I take the measurements, and then I roll it all the way back till the back end hits, pretty much almost hits the wall. And I've got it set up so the front tires will then be on the scales at that time. Depending on what kind of car you're doing this to, you have to have different lanes, and you have to worry about different things. So this worked out for this car. It's pretty short. So what you want to be able to do is roll it back and forth easily. So originally what I had was I had made some more minimal than this even rails, or not rails, but who knows, ramps, I guess, ramps out of plywood and 2x4s and all this. And I would roll it up and back to settle the suspension, weigh it, and then if I had to make adjustments, I would move it back to the back position and then jack it up with a floor jack. And then that was a train going by. So every time I had to do this, I had to do the floor jack thing. And the floor isn't level in the middle, just on where the wheels go, so it was a big hassle. So all this up and down and up and down. So I thought, I already have, for doing regular work, quick jacks. And that's what's under here. So I have a set of quick jacks that I use a lot, and I really like them, and they really work well. And FYI, if you arrange them correctly, on a Corvair, even a car like a Corvair, Porsche, Volkswagen Beetle, anything that's not an even weight distribution, or the other way around, a front engine, heavy front engine car. Trains this is rush hour. There's trains going by right next door. And they work fine. It definitely works fine in a Miata because it's 50-50 front to back, so it works fine. So anyway, I wanted to use the quick jack so that I roll it in position, I raise it up, do my adjustments, all 4 wheels come off, I do adjustments, put it down, roll it back and forth, and check things. And that's what I just finished these yesterday, my new version of the plywood. And it really makes it easier. It really makes it easier. So essentially I have the same results as buying a ready-made setup with 4 scales, and then you have to buy the ramps so you can roll it back and forth to settle them, and it just adds up in price. So how did I do it? Well, 2x4 piece of plywood, protects the quick jack because you're not supposed to drive over it. It just so happens that the height of the quick jack is the same height as the scale plus my caster turntable, which I just leave on it because when the car is rolled back, I adjust the caster on the front. And it's perfect spacing. It's perfect spacing. And other than a lot of cutting and sawing and stuff, well, you know how they say measure twice, cut once? Well, how about when you're not in a good mood or something, measure 4 times and still have to cut twice? Anyway, that's for another time. So here it is. It actually works really well. The car rolls back and forth. The scales weigh it. I've done all the setup, and I'm really pleased with it. And I guess you could say that when it's all done, this stuff is biodegradable. Maybe not the scale, maybe not the quick jack, maybe not the turntable for caster, but my ramps are. And there we have it. So, okay, plywood, inexpensive solid state scales. I suppose you could use anything, but for cross weights, it needs to be pretty precise. Some ingenuity. Originally, some cement to make it level. And I think I now have it where I don't swear too much when I work on the car. And that's what's going on now. Next, well, actually, in a couple weeks, I'll be racing this, and because I have to bounce back and forth, and I'll be finishing the painting before that, probably on the Corvair, and then the whole thing is still rolling along. Till next time.